Welcome to this tutorial on using the Macintosh. This is designed for those who have transitioned from Windows to the Mac. And in this session, we're going to look at three of the features from the system preferences. And as a reminder, the system preferences are very similar to the control panel. They allow us to create and do certain settings. A couple of different ways you can access the system preferences. One is to come up here to the Apple menu and select System Preferences, or you can come down here to the docking station and select System Preferences. So it's kind of up to you the way you want to access it. When you get into System Preferences, you're going to see there's a lot of different ones. For right now, we're only going to cover these first three. Some other videos, we'll cover some more, but these are the main ones right now. So we're going to start with General. And this just allows you to control some of your appearance of different things. For example, by default, you probably have blue buttons and menus in Windows. You can change those to gray. Notice here these are all blue. If I switch to the graphite, then they turn gray. So that's kind of a personal preference thing. Likewise, this Use Dark Menu Bar and Dock. If I click on that, my bar up here now goes dark. It was a very light blue and now it's dark, and if I move my mouse down here to the dock, it's now a dark color. So depending on your work habits, your eye fatigue, these can help with those. The other thing I want to show you here is the sidebar icons. By default, mine are set to medium, and if I come down here to Finder and open up a Finder window, this option is referring to these icons here on this toolbar. So I can come here and I can change them to large and make them bigger, or depending, I might want them small, and you have that option. So you can pick what's comfortable for you. And the only other thing here that you really will probably care about is your default web browser. You can change that. The Mac will know what web browsers you have on your computer, and you can pick the one that you want to be the default. I'm going to leave mine Chrome. To get back to all of my system preferences, I come up here to this button, and let's look at desktop. Now, because I have a secondary monitor on my screen, here are the settings for the Mac laptop, and here are the settings for the secondary desktop, or my external monitor. You'll notice they look almost identical, except on the secondary monitor I don't have my control buttons and the arrows and all of that. We're actually viewing right now my secondary monitor, so we'll use this window here. This is for the desktop, what we see on the background. There are some provided to you from Apple and that you can use. You can use your picture folder, or you can come down here to this plus sign and add any folders that you have pictures in that you would like to have set up and going on your desktop. You can come here to select how many minutes between two pictures. I'm not going to change that right now, but when you turn that on, then random order also becomes available, and you can turn it on. You have here the option fit to screen, fill screen, stretch screen to fill, and for the most part I personally like the fit to screen, but you can play with that and see what works best for you. Here's a color wheel that would allow you to change the color, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a little darker. It'll be easier on the eyes, and then close it. The other feature you can change here is Screensaver, and you'll notice with Screensaver it only comes to this box, so there's only one screensaver. The source, National Geographic, that comes by default, as well as some of these others here, Natural Patterns or Cosmos. And then you have how you want those pictures to appear, and you can pick different ways for those to appear. You can also add your own under source. You can go here, choose folder, and pick a folder that you like, and start after so many minutes. You can also pick how many minutes you want to wait before your screensaver turns on, and you can go from 1 minute to never to up to an hour. You can have the clock show when your screensaver kicks on. In another video, we're going to talk about hot corners. Hot corners can be very useful to turn on your screensaver, but we'll talk about those in another video. For now, we're going to go back to look at all our preferences, and we're going to talk about the dock and the system preferences for the dock. As a reminder, the dock is down here at the bottom, and you can adjust the size to whatever's comfortable to you. The magnification is when you put your mouse over an option. Notice how it gets big when I put my mouse over it. So this is personal preference. Left, right, or screen, that's just where the dock is going to show up. You have the option of where on the screen, left, bottom, or right. In my situation, left would not be good because I have two monitors. I could probably put it over here on the right and have it show up. But I personally like the bottom. The minimize windows using effect, you can play with that. It's not that exciting. The other feature here that's really nice is this automatically hide and show dock. I have mine turned on. Otherwise, if I had it turned off, it would always show at the bottom of my screen. And sometimes with a laptop and the size of the screen, this just takes up too much room. So I like the auto hide and show. Again, these are all settings that you can set to your preferences, what you're comfortable with. I hope this has been a helpful video and look forward to doing more for you. Have a great day.